Stream Elements. Said. Stream Elements bot running robot base.
Alrighty, what is up, everybody? It is Jonathan here, getting ready for the Shifts and Giggles League. Let's reset. Alright, good there. Not sure why this is not working. Like per usual, nothing does. Great. Well, guess you're not gonna see me. I guess some cases that's okay. That's gonna be a floating thing there. Sorry about that. Well, let's hop in. Oh boy, this is gonna probably be annoying for you guys, isn't it? But I need the fan on me, or I'm gonna sweat to death. All right, let's get out there. Run some laps here. The reason why I have the view like it is so I can see more. That's basically what it is. No, I'm not running VR because I just don't trust it, and when it comes to leagues, I'm just not gonna mess with it. It's iRacing, whatever. Way too deep.
31.904. You just hit the fastest lap.
Yeah, lap is a little bit faster.
31.776. You just hit the fastest lap.
Like per usual, I can't.
24. Just hit the fastest lap. 31.71.
Like per usual, I can't hit the damn times I was running, like, you know, testing. So it's funny.
Car 24, just hit the fastest lap. 31.583.
It's just ridiculous. I wonder if he's diving in the freaking corner. Seems like it's kind of worthless doing that, but it seems slower. Huh. Well, like usual, I'm not going to be the fastest, but it's all about luck for me. I get in these things, race these guys, it's all about luck. I'm never outpace these guys whatsoever, no matter what I do.
32.143.
That's how it is.
.427.
Ten laps in are already hurting high performance.
Coming, guys. 10 away now. 5 away. Add sure mark now. Turn in, turn in. Nice and smooth here. Leaving on B.
Let me try to do one thing so you don't maybe hear the, not to where I can feel cool air, but let's see what 10 laps were. Wow, 10 laps. I was down to 68.
Go. Hard.
That's 10 laps. That's probably pushing hard. What is the fuel mileage she's giving us in this one? 33 laps. Great. Like per usual, save tire, save tire, save tire. So maybe that's what I should do and forget about trying to go for a good speed, just save tire. But let me give you 1 second here so you can maybe not hear the wind or the band in the microphone. Alright, that's better. Still cooling me down, but alright, well, just head back out there and just run. What I can do. Alright. So hope everyone's having a good Sunday. They're watching the race. Or watching some replay. One more time. Got about 75 laps into the Cup race, and then Mother Nature decided to, you know, ruin the fun like per usual this year. It's just been horrible for weather this year. Comes to NASCAR.
.975.
But they're gonna be racing that tomorrow. Finishing up, well, hopefully finish it up. Forecast for tomorrow is not the looking any better. In some cases, a little worse. We'll see.
32.381.
It's not driving too deep in. I let the car float, brake, float, that sort of stuff, you know?
.198. Car 3, just hit the fastest lap. 31.563. .115.
This may all backfire on me, but you never know. Take it easy. Don't drive it in too deep. Let's see if that works.
32.253. Thirty-two point two four nine. .96.
So that's for iRacing tomorrow. Depending on actually the race. My grand they have to be done before 8 o'clock anyways, because of sun, daylight and sun stuff. So, but now how much I'm sure we're gonna do. Most likely do iRacing again. Not sure what I'm gonna do for official racing, because the Cup and Xfinity are at Indianapolis Road Course, which I totally suck at. Trucks are at IRP. I may run a few of those. Might not do well just because, you know, guys like to pull slide jobs are not really slide jobs. We'll see what I do for live stream tomorrow. And that's if I am going to live stream, period, because there's some storms supposed to hit our area around that time. Well, actually during the afternoon. But better not knock our power up, because I'd be pissed off if I couldn't watch the race, man. So I guess I should get used to it, right?
.199. .231.
Could be overdriving it a little bit too much still going in turns, but
Inside. Still inside. Clear. 32.275. Inside, inside, inside. Clear.
I'm just taking it nice and easy. See what the car does over a long period of run. I think it came out like lap 11, I believe, so.
32.537.
So lap 12.2, already done 10 laps. I'm gonna see what, when the spotter or crew chief tells me take care of your tires, because that usually tells me I'm at 50%.
.097.
Keep running the top and he pulls away. I know you get baited into doing that. Keep following his line. I see he's faster.
177.
Yeah, but it's not my game. I do something different. But I don't see us wrecking here, so it's all gonna be about track position and when you want to pit. So.
.113.
Running a pretty decent line here. I'm well into it.
.19.
Up 12. I just cooked the green, so 22, 32 coming up here, so 20 laps here on my tires. I get 33 laps of fuel.
.126.
Try something different here, because, you know, I'm not going to straight up win these things. I just don't have the speed. In that sense.
32.249.
About 20 laps on tires right now. 12 more laps here.
32.222. .156.
Laps. Alright, come in.
32.2.
5 laps. Go fuel.
.125.
Not pushing it. And what the tire wear is when you're not pushing it. If it's still the same, in the sense of tire wear, if it's down like to 50%, 49% or whatever, but usually the spotter does tell me.
2.294.
Take care of those tires. Got usually represent like 50% left. I'm not hearing that, then I gotta be above 50.
Your tires now.
That, there it is. So I'm at 50% right now. And I totally feel like I'm not pushing it at all. Saving everything I possibly can. So I don't know. I mean, Kyle's not pulling away like dramatically from me, so I guess that's a good thing. Because if he was, that means mostly that I'm pushing way too hard. I'm getting way too tight off the turns. Got one more lap here. Let's see. Are they just set?
Here we go. 10 away. 5 away.
That was the last time.
At
That was 10
mark.
laps.
Now, turn in, turn in. Stop on your mark.
Forward. There we go. 44.52. But it doesn't feel tight. I mean, it was a little snug, but it wasn't as tight. If I had abused the crap out of them, and I would look at the temperatures. 192, 191. There's a difference between wear and heat wear. Okay, so you have general wear, which is 42, 52, but my temperatures in my tires were only 192. If you abuse the crap out of them, they can be well over 200, almost 300 degrees. So physically, I'm wearing them actually at a nice rate. Not that bad. So, but wearing them good is not fast, right? That's how it is. Not much I can do about that. It is what it is. Gotta find the best strategy to go for. This 36. Here was 33.5. But the race is 60 laps. I don't want to go like 20 more laps. That's what you. Alright. Let me just head back out there. See what I can just. Feel like I can do.
Minute 20.945. 31.789.
Ain't doing that. Yeah, I'm way over driving these tires. Just gonna pull one strong half lap down. This lap anyways.
31.818. .781.
Guess I like that time. Oh,
31.853.
boy. Take a deep breath, right?
We come, guys. 10 away. 5 away. At your mark. Now, come on, turn in, turn in. Leave it on me, copy.
Alright. What am I gonna do? I wonder if I just muted from. Could have been muted, and I was like,
Go, man, go, man, go, 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 go. 0 speed.
Well, we'll see how well I do here. Still got, let's see, 24 more minutes before we even qualify. Oh, it's check there at your speeds right now. 61. Oh, he won 61. Sorry, I ran at 77. Can't. If I try to push it too hard, I get way too tight. So really the game played here is, should I try to just from the get-go save tire, hope we just go all the way to the end? And then like with no caution or anything like that, hopefully that maybe these guys burn off their stuff because they're going so hard early. Make some time up, maybe pass a couple, and then how many people are actually here? Got 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, got 6. So where's we're gonna finish the 6? I don't know where everybody is. Race has been postponed. Where people are. Usually we get about 7, 8, maybe 9 people. I think a lot of people are wondering what we're gonna do the OSRP league, and I don't think we're gonna be doing it this year. I truly don't think so. There's some personal things I think it's happened to Jeff in a sense, and I'm not going to get into the whole thing because that's up to him to tell you, not me. But basically has to do with another person that he works side by side with in the OSRP broadcast stuff. Apparently they just have, I'm assuming they're falling out, I don't know in that sense, but who knows if that's maybe irritating a little bit. He won't admit it. I mean, I'm not trying to put words in his mouth, but sometimes he does not like admit things to people. And you know what I'm saying, it's his personal problem, but I just wish hey, I don't feel like doing it this year. If you want to do something fun again for the off season for yourself, without broadcast, fine. I would like to just know, don't let us hang in here because like I said, eventually I'm going to have to find a job, and if that could interfere, it may, might. Even if like even if I get done at, let's say, 6 o'clock for work or whatever, by the time I get home where I am, roughly, between 10 minutes and half an hour, and trying to get some supper or whatever, I'm probably going to wait till the entire time to want to go race anyway, so. Yeah. This might well be my last time doing a lot of this. Now, some people seem to get away with not showing up all the time, so of course, my luck. The final one I can't do all of it. They'll make a rule that if you don't show up, you can't go do the rest of the season or whatever. Who knows? But I'm hoping that it's not the case, so I can keep doing it even when I can't do it all the time. He's in. Oh, don't start this tonight. Whatever you do, don't start that tonight. God. I don't know. My internet's been a little funky recently. Some people around my area have been having internet connection issues. Power or internet outages around my area, not personally me. The funniest thing is the modem that I have. Okay, this was the funniest thing. One day woke up and I realized the upload symbol that used to be yellow turned blue. I went, okay, what's this about? But the internet worked and everything was on. I said, well, okay, no big worries. Just today, I looked down and I realized that the upload symbol is now back to yellow again. I'm like, what? So, I'm like, I don't know what that means. I don't know what they were doing, but and they've been very consistent with the internet. But you know, a lot more people are getting this internet because one, sorry, I'm gonna say it out loud. Spectrum sucks, and I think a lot of people are just getting away from it as fast as they can. But the internet I have, it's a local internet. I think they're expanding a little too fast for their pace of service, and I think they need to kind of settle down, back up a little bit, and let it kind of settle out, find what they need, and what other boosts they need. That's kind of the main I think issue is that sometimes once you get too big for your britches, you have to find something bigger, right? So you have to get better service. You got to find new connection links, something that will boost up their signals so they don't have too many issues. That's something Spectrum just can care less about doing because they know people have the lack of options out there, so they just let their crap go to shit because they know no one else can really go anywhere. Believe me, if I ever do move away from New York and I go somewhere else, that looks less and less likely. But if I did, I'd make sure I'd never ever live in an area where Spectrum is the only option. I know that sounds weird, like you're shopping for internet, but that's basically the case. I will not live somewhere where it has Spectrum. If it has Xfinity, I don't know about Verizon. I think people say Verizon's pretty bad. Maybe Xfinity, anything that is well, has good connections and stuff like that. Even if it's anything local, a local internet that can provide really good internet, I'll get that. So that's for sure. About 15 more minutes before we head to practice. Or practice. Qualifying. Watching practice now, or just watching me sit there. I was trying to see if what was going on would stop, but it's around 60 laps, so basically the full race now. We got the restart zones in. Let's see what his times are consistently. MC 70. Oh, good grief. Oh. What are you doing? That makes no sense. Why would I want to boost it up? Hold on a second here. I swear sometimes. I don't know why that did that. Who the hell knows? This damn thing, I can't explain sometimes on my computer, so.
You missed.
You missed. Let's see, I was going to do this and look at the his speed. It's faster 150, 80. I guess you messed up here, so let's see.
You lucky little bitch.
70, 60, 70, 80, 50, 60, 70, 80, 76. Yeah, he's fairly consistent.
Well, I had chat off from endurance racing over the weekend. How's everybody doing? Love it.
Let's see here. Yeah, he's very consistent. Now me, on the other hand, let's see.
You
70.
think Blaney and LaJoy are going to have a drink tonight, explain what happened earlier, or talk about what happened earlier?
I just want to see who wins that week competition between Austin Cindric and Harrison Burton.
Harvey Gouch said, "What up, Johnny?"
What's going on, man? Not much, just kind of waiting here to start the race here, go qualify and then race. Got about 10 minutes here.
Harvey Gouch said, "Are you having a nice Sunday?"
Yeah, kind of was. Watching NASCAR race until that got postponed till tomorrow to finish up the race. Typical Mother Nature for NASCAR recently. It's just been nothing but rain for them. Something has been either canceled or delayed by weather this year by NASCAR. At least, I think they said at least 9 times. It's not necessarily been the racing, but like practice, qualifying, delayed a race, postponed a race. So, yeah, it's been pretty bad. They got 75 laps in, and then they postponed the rest for tomorrow, which the forecast for tomorrow there's not any better. In some cases, a little bit worse. If it kind of depends in the afternoon. They're supposed to restart at noon. I don't think that's going to happen. I'm thinking probably 1, maybe 2 o'clock. If I have a shot to start it again. See on that. That's it. Everything else has been okay.
Harvey Gouch said, "I don't remember if the Daytona 500 was delayed."
This year's no. This year's didn't get delayed. I don't believe so. No, not that. I don't think this year was. The funny thing is the week after they went to the Auto Club. Yeah, that had all the delays and stuff. That was just kind of funny. Usually, don't get weather in California in that time, but wet season kept continuing. So they had a postponed Dover, They had to
Harvey Gouch
delay a couple of
said,
races.
That and the All-Star race are my favorite races to watch.
Yeah, but this year's All-Stars, well, I'll say this. It was fun to watch because of the old racetrack, but was it the best racing? Yeah, no. That's just a car. It's not necessarily a track. Car needs a lot of work on short tracks. They tried to do some testing actually this week on Monday and Tuesday, trying to help that. They found very little gains anywhere in aero-wise. Now the tire, they said that it's promising. They found a tire that's a lot softer, has a lot more like tread on it. They thickened up the rubber, so the tire will wear out more, but has more grip initially. So they found something like that. Now they've did a change to the underbody. They took the diffuser out completely, basically leaving the rear end exposed again, kind of almost like the Gen 6 car. Just the front end's just still sealed off with a pan underneath that, but that was kind of funny to see again. So we'll see if the short track racing will get better. The main thing is they just got to find something that you're never gonna get rid of dirty air behind when cars behind another car, but you're trying to limit it as much as you can. Now, if you can't, and it's just etching everybody's brain, hardcore fans, like if they feel like they can't change the aero, then just dump all the horsepower into the dang thing, get in the softest tire possible, and that will solve it. It's just not the case. These cars are too technical right now that you can dump 1,000 horsepower into this car. All you're gonna do is have every single car be slipping and sliding, and no one's gonna make a pass either way. It's about changing the aero balance so the guy behind another car is not at a disadvantage. He has at least a chance to get the pass done. And at the second, or even if, let's say the leader of or the leader in general tries to get up in front or tries to block or even tries to use a different lane, that he's
Harvey Gouch
still has the advantage.
said, It's like walking on ice. I was always taught to put as much weight on your foot to spread out your footprints, which gives you more area to get grip.
Yeah. Well, that's basically what's going on with this car, with the new Cup car, is that the tire is wider, so now it gives more grip. In general, it gives you more grip. But the sidewalls are very thin, so once these cars get loose, they're gone. They just spin out. I mean, in fact, we saw a lot of wrecks today in the race. Guys, once they spun out, that's it. They lost control. There was no way of catching it. But because the tire is wider, it has more contact patch to the surface, it has a lot more grip. And that's the problem with short tracks, is because it has too much grip and too much good braking and some of the shifting issues, everybody's doing the same thing. So there's no fall off in the tires. No one's has to save to preserve a tire to then be able to, if they were to save their tires and someone else burned them up, that guy who saved the tires can pass them and the other guys will start dropping back. They just don't do that. They all fall off at the same rate. So that's what they're trying to do, is change that. But also, when the trailing car gets behind another car, he's not at a disadvantage to all the dirty air behind him that his car doesn't want to just push and slide up the track. Or get loose. Sometimes that's even a reverse thing with this car. It's more getting loose than, let's say, tight. So that's the main problem. The cars drive too good at short tracks. Which kind of sucks. And road courses. I mean, that's why recently we've seen at road courses with the next gen cars that you see dive bombs central, because everybody has good braking zones and just they can drive in 500 feet deeper than they used to, which then cause wrecks because someone goes over that edge and just plows into someone. So we'll see that definitely on next Sunday. So
Harvey Gouch said, I was told to lower the air pressure to the absolute safe minimum to get more area for grip.
yeah, and that's what you would do. You get more grip. Now the problem is, when you do that, for NASCAR purposes, that the tires will wear more because you lower the air pressures. Now you have more surface grip, but now the tire's pushing a lot harder into the ground, and so now you're wearing the tires out faster. So you gotta. That's why they have a minimum air pressures for a recommendation from Goodyear's, because if you go too low, you can tear the rubber tire apart, but then 20 laps, the tire will start chunking, and then you'll have blisters, or you'll have a cord that's starting to split, and you blow the tire. So basically, there's a minimal lower pressure in anything you go to. The lower you go, the more grip you have, but then the faster it wears. You go up more. Yes, the more grip, the less grip you'll have, but then the longevity of the tire lasts longer. And you can actually carry speed on higher air pressures because there's less friction. You keep carrying more speed. Now the handling gets worse. If just overall you have no grip. But
Harvey Gouch said, it's all about strategy.
Yep, that's what it is. Today's racing, it's all about strategy. It's all about track position. So yeah, they were passing a lot today, which was cool, but they still, if you got stuck back in maybe besides Martin Truex Jr., because that car was on rails, which most likely he'll win tomorrow. But basically, it's all about track position because it's so hard to pass. So you got to try to find all about the right setups and speed, carry, and you basically win it on Saturday or Friday whenever they do qualifying. So gamble a little bit to get some track position and sense of that. But all right, let's go out there and qualify and see if I don't die right off the bat.
Harvey Gouch said, who was leading when they decided to delay today?
I don't remember. I think it was it Reddick? I think it was Tyler Reddick.
Green flag.
But once they're all gonna probably pit right after this rain delay, get fresh tires on. So it might change it up a little bit. Some may stay out, as long as the tires seem like they have good air pressure from overnight.
.716. Checker flag.
Alright.
Harvey Gouch
P5 looks like.
said, I think they should be allowed to have a set of rain tires at all tracks just in case.
Yeah, well, they can't race on those big tracks, rain tires. The spray would be ridiculously bad.
All right, welcome back, everybody. All 6 of us today. Just be 60 laps, same thing as usual, you know, 1 pit for fuel. Your decision on tires, you will want to take tires. Yeah, let's go have some fun.
Let me try in here before we go. I'm gonna lower this down. It says go higher, but I'm gonna lower it. Maybe it'll give us some better quality on that. Alright. E6, huh? Alright.
GG on the pole, Jerry.
Thumbs up. Go have some fun today. Let's rock and roll.
Alright, so my
It's all up to you now, bud.
strategy is just to save as much tire as possible.
Close.
Maybe at the end I'll run them down. These guys are just too fast. Alright, that's the problem. They're too fast for me, and
Harvey Gouch
all I'm doing is just
said,
making it worse.
"Can you upgrade your pit crew for better pit times on here?"
No, it's generated by how fast you get onto pit road. So if you can maintain the speed limit plus hit the mark for where the line is, for the sign stops, it's generated system. So now it's whatever, how good you can hit yourself is what time you're gonna get for a pit stop. So now you can't upgrade your pit crew. Now I'm gonna say this: they are working on a career mode for iRacing. Now I don't know what that is, what it's all about, but they just kind of talked about it. It's a whisper right now, so we will see what they want to do. But let's wiggle. A wiggle. Alright. Well, the worst I can finish is 6, so it's not like it's a bad thing. But let's just take it easy and
Pace car's off. Be ready. Be ready. Green flag. Inside. Clear. Inside. Still with you. Inside. Inside's clear.
get a good rhythm here.
Harvey Gouch said, "I've been watching your Wreckfest career mode videos. It looks like you had fun with it."
Yeah, it was fun, for sure.
37.825. Good job, man. Keep after it.
Got frustrating at times. Okay, just gonna see saving tire 2 or
32.076. Inside. Still inside.
go. All I'm doing is hurting myself.
Clear.
I gotta find a pace for me.
32.327.
Johnny Ace said, "Hi Johnny. Are you psychic?"
Am I psychic? Not really. Couldn't rate time or 2, but
32.08.
Harvey Gouch said, I've been wanting to see buses raced at the pit road panic track. It would be crazy with those tight turns and jumps.
Yeah, that'd be pretty cool to see.
Johnny Ace said, no, I meant that guy Harvey wrote Johnny in the CHCH grinning face.
Oh, okay.
Johnny Ace said, in the chat.
Oh, okay.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Deep there. Seems like it's way too easy to run the bottom, actually.
32.1.
It's way slower to do it. Huh. These cars are weird. They've been weird.
Johnny Ace said, anyways, greetings from Norway. Keep up the good work, dude. Harvey Gouch
Thanks, man.
said,
Thanks for watching.
I've got a friend from high school named John and he hates being called Johnny, so I drive him nuts with that.
Oh, everybody called me Big John. I was in school.
32.083.
I'm very surprised how Ginger is not doing that well.
31.929.
He's more of a road course kind of guy, not to say oval. He's decent at certain tracks. I've seen, like, the shorter the track is, the better he does.
Harvey Gouch said, I weighed 165 most of the time in high school, so I wasn't really little or big.
When I was in high school, I weighed about 360 pounds. A lot of people call me 360 too. You know, not because of the Xbox.
31.998.
At this point, the heck with trying to save tire. I mean, what's the point? I'm losing way too much time here, so it's almost pointless to try to even save tire.
Harvey Gouch said, I was in marching band, which was the most cool thing I ever done, so that helped keep my weight in check.
Oh, I played modified football, but after getting clocked in the head a few times, that was like, yeah, I'm done. Back then, they didn't have concussion protocols like they have today.
32.055.
It also bowling senior year? Yeah, I think it was senior year I did bowling. I was alright with that.
Harvey Gouch said, so that's why you are a little loony.
Yeah, just,
LOL.
Yeah, just a little. Get smacked a couple times in the head, it can mess you up pretty good.
Deleted, just did a 31.912, 32.145. .093.
That's done good.
Harvey Gouch said, soccer and basketball were my thing until I twisted my knee and messed everything up.
Yeah, like I said, I got hit in the head a couple times. And all from it's basically a simple play that most teams run on offense. One of the guard pulls, to defend for the runner, and a guy comes from the side and basically chop blocks you in a sense. You're not supposed to do that, but you can come down and block the other person next to you as long as you're squared. But the problem is he leaned into me, and he didn't necessarily lean into me. He got, because I'm a pretty big guy, even back then I was playing modified football, he stood up. So he was just as even as me as I was low, and he just cracked me, boom, hit me once in the head. I was loopy from that, just from the first hit. They did the same play, pulled there, and once that dude pulled, bam, he knocked me to the ground, and I was loopy for that after a while. It took me about, thankfully, the defense still stopped the guy, so they punted off. I took that whole time in the offense just trying to get the cobwebs on my head. How bad they nailed me, so I was like, whew, yeah, I'm done playing football. So for varsity, I just was the team's camera guy.
Harvey Gouch
games,
said, it is called leading with the helmet personal foul nowadays.
Yeah. Well, like I said, back then they didn't have... Well, that would technically still be a penalty. But the thing is, the guy that hit me, he was probably... I want to say at least 40, 50 pounds lighter than me. So him hitting me in the head like that, it probably hurt him just as much as it hurt me. But he didn't feel much of it because of the angle he hit me at. So it's kind of strange how it all happened that way, but yeah, today you'd probably get that. In some cases, that's more or less when you see runners and wide receivers. Linemen don't necessarily get that penalty because you're all leaning in at the same time. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, but like I said, I was a camera guy for the varsity team after that. Kind of funny. Kind of came full circle, right? Now I'm doing all this YouTube streaming stuff, recording stuff. Kind of funny. I think DJ burned up his stuff.
Get back to the rhythm you had earlier, where you were lifting earlier. Okay, bud? You were faster then. 32.345.
I think DJ burned up his stuff because he was catching him. Probably do that myself. Just back up the corners. If he's burned up his stuff, run the pace I was running. I really got it tight now, so maybe that's gonna matter.
32.601.
We'll see. We're almost to halfway. This is how fast these races go because we're so good and we don't wreck each other. Or actually, it's called respectful. Oh my goodness. I think it's something that maybe the cup drivers need to learn. Amazing.
32.444.
Definitely gotta put some tires on now. I mean, these things are chewed up and spit out, so find something.
Keep after it, brother. Get close to pit. Keep after it.
Oh, wait. 4. Okay. Let me leave that on there. Actually, I'm just not going to catch any of these guys. Or they're going to pass me. Put me left down yet.
32.601. The leader just did a 31.906. Good upper man, we're only halfway.
Harvey Gouch said, I was running down the sideline getting ready to do a cross to my teammate who was just barely onside, and one of the defenders came in and accidentally took out my legs.
Oh. Yeah, so that's going to be very dangerous.
Leaders on pit road.
He's on pit road. Alright. Gonna do one more lap.
.472. Nice job, bud. Straight and smooth. Doing great. The car behind you is pitting. Car 15 has taken the lead. Nice and smooth. Just a couple more, we're gonna pit.
Harvey Gouch said, thankfully he was a good sport about it and joined my team. Doctor, get me up.
That's good.
Here we come, guys. 10 away. Real nice, man. It's a good rhythm up there. Nice and smooth. 5 away. You're going to be leaning on me.
Alright. I'm taking 4. I don't know why. I mean, they must only took 2. I just can't handle. There'll be no way I can handle without taking.
Go, go, go. Out of tires. car in P2.
All right.
The fastest lap, 31.529.
We'll make it from here on fuel.
1 minute 8.256.
See what I can do for tires. I think because, well, I should be able to almost abuse the heck out of them.
Leader pit road.
Harvey Gouch said, I'm full of pinto beans and mashed potatoes tonight, so you can imagine what's happening in my house tonight.
31.869. That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oh man, have that Febreze on hand.
31.855. That was your fastest lap of the session. You got it, man. Come on. You got it. Good job. The leader just did a 31.662. Inside. Clear.
I still kind of want to save some tire a little bit.
Harvey Gouch said,
Inside.
who is your favorite football player?
I don't necessarily have
Inside.
a football player. I mean, my team is Buffalo Bills,
That's a good
but
job.
I mean, if going by the Bills, then obviously Josh Allen, the quarterback. So
Outside. Clear outside if you want it.
oh, I just don't have anything tonight, guys. I just don't have. I don't know. I don't have anything.
32.105.
Hopefully, maybe Underwood will burn up his stuff again and may have a shot again, but.
That was your fastest lap of the session.
Oops.
31.987.
Trying to arc it out as best I could. That's not helping.
Harvey Gouch said, what was you doing when that Buffalo Bills safety basically dropped dead on the field earlier this year?
919.
Oh, I was watching the game. I mean, well, at first, because well, how's this? I wasn't 100% watching the game, but kept an eye on it. Then I saw a replay that one of the Bills went down. I went, oh, okay.
Harvey Gouch said, Damar Hamlin was his name.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Then they showed the replay one time, basically, and how he just stood up and boom, collapsed and went into cardiac arrest.
The leader just did a 31.
Oh yeah, it was sad, but hey, he's coming. He's playing back. He's back this year. He's gonna play again. So it was just a fluke deal where his heart relaxed out of a, how it explained was, as your heart's pumping, your muscle compressed. That's when it's
You're losing on the car.
that's when the muscles are working, and as it's going back out, that's relaxing. And it says as his heart was relaxing, that's when he got hit, and it basically jumped his heart out of rhythm, and that's when he finally went to cardiac arrest. So, oh yeah, and the doctors just say it's just a very fluke thing that happened, like 1 in a million people that could it to happen.
32.121.
Alright, let me see if I can focus up here. I think Gunwood's actually starting to burn his stuff up again, so maybe, just maybe.
Harvey
Hey,
Gouch
y'all could wreck
said,
each other, and I
found it cool how everyone, even
would be
athletes in other
great.
countries, wore his jersey number on their jersey the day after that.
What the hell did you do? You were right here with us?
Yeah, that was pretty special. And
Mother Nature decided to put the sun away. I have my sunglasses on, going to see the track, you know.
Great explanation there, bud.
32.075.
10-5, man. I thought we were racing here at night. Jesus.
Harvey Gouch said, excuses, excuses. Doesn't anyone ever tell the truth nowadays? LMAO.
Well, I think what he's trying to say is that his monitor or something shut off or whatever. Which can totally happen.
Firing every crew chief in paddock, because, man, they won't shut up.
Ours have been quiet as shit.
32.172.
I haven't heard nothing.
I'd like
Chris and my spotter got fired mid-race.
Your spotted voice is probably Carrie Underwood, Jerry.
32.045.
Already got 10 to go. I mean, I'm probably gonna go. Not a lap down yet, but he's getting there. Got a feeling that I'm gonna, probably before this race is over.
32.0.
Harvey Gouch said, Cab, you talked to the other guys? If so, I would ask him about that. LOL.
I'd like to know how you got out ahead of me in the pit.
You know how it bogged off the line when it dropped the car? Yeah, I noticed that in practice, so I just launched that red line. And oh boy, snuck off.
I was willing to bet that you didn't take tires the way that you've fallen off like this.
I did not. That's my issue. As soon as I came out, I was like, yeah, right front tire wear. I'm like, what?
Oh.
So I'm just cruising around, looking at the scenery.
So let's recoup here. So the other day you took not enough fuel. Then you took 4 tires last week. This week you didn't take any tires. So next week are you taking no fuel?
Now next week, hopefully, we can put it all aside and I can come home with that win
Oh,
and
so
get
that's
those
what's going on.
kinks
He
out.
didn't take any tires.
I'm gonna plow through you if not, Jerry.
And it's Martinsville, anything can happen.
The leader just did a 31.887.
I thought I was actually going to do pretty good this race. This racetrack, but no. You gotta get me at the big fast tracks. It's just what I do best.
Harvey Gouch said, "We doing ATS Tuesday this week. I'm going to be in Knoxville most of the day, so I will likely be watching a replay."
Yeah, I don't know what I'm exactly doing. That's the thing about live streaming and stuff right now. I just don't have a schedule really laid out.
I'm just praying
The
for no
leader is coming
meatball.
up on you. They're not at 5. 32.3.
5 to go. They're getting 4 to go. I just don't know if I'm going to hold these guys off before enough laps to.
I got it.
Hey, can I get my doggy?
Oh no!
Hey, I'll get a top 5.
So it'll give you definitely a warning in 3 laps before the front end will take off on you.
The car in front is pitting. .307. 2 to go.
I don't want to get in their way, but
The
I
car
don't want to go lap down either. But I'm not going to hold them up. Especially if they can still race it out in one another.
Start getting a look at pit road. Going to be pitting about 5. 32.
This is their last lap.
7, 8.
So
Real nice, man.
if I can
Take
hold
care
them
of yourself
off,
when you can.
get a good run down the back straightaway here. Come on. Use the shit out of this corner. Oh, don't get tight, don't get tight. Go, 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 go. Oh,
White flag.
that's there to see.
Good win, Jerry. Coke
Good job,
wins
bud.
today,
Nice and easy.
but
Save your
not
stuff.
forever.
Harvey Gouch
Okay.
said,
Woo.
"I was refilling my
Coke
wild
always
bird feeder
wins.
earlier today after church, and I had a
Go in,
safflower
Jerry,
seed
Coke
fall
Puff.
out of the feeder while I was hanging it back up, and it went right down the gullet.
Oh, geez.
LOL.
Well, I got my P5.
Your next paint scheme should be a Coca-Cola C2 paint scheme.
Inadvertently got my top 5, but I got my top 5. And starting the lead lap, so. Woo.
Checker, boss.
Oh boy.
Hell of a day, man.
That was interesting.
Good job.
That was interesting.
Harvey Gouch said, good game.
Yeah, gone better. Could have gone better. It is what it is.
Here we come, fellas. 10 away. Now we need to get those fuel numbers, guys, so we can see where we're at there. 5 away. Turn in, turn in, turn in, turn in. Gonna leave on me, 10-4. Go Mango, go Mango, hard, hard, hard.
Well, let's check the tires are down 46, 56. Yeah, I beat the crap out of them at the end there, but all good, all good. Well, that's gonna do it for this live stream. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it, and not sure what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Hopefully, I get my internet thing figured out. This is actually starting to irritate me that's doing that, but anyways, thanks for tuning in. And do they still allow drivers to assist in helping?
Harvey Gouch said, do they still allow other drivers to assist in helping a driver that crashed?
Well, if that other driver is out too, yeah. I mean, obviously, if you're not in the crash, I mean, yeah. If you're the first person there in the accident, not necessarily do you want to help them out because you want the safety guy to get them out of the car because if they're injured, you don't want to do anything worse. But you should be the first, if you are the first one there, especially if they're upside down or whatever, just to comfort them or understand, you know, the safety's coming, you know, safety crew, whatever. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate it. And, I'll say I hope to see you tomorrow. Have a good one.